Money can buy it. Money can buy it. Money can buy it.
Honeyz are a British R&B girl group formed in the late 90s who scored 5 UK top 10 hits between 1998 and 2000.
Direct boy, don't give me no disrespect.
With lineup changes, shelved albums and rumours of band fallouts, let's finally find out about the Honeyz. Londoner Selena Cherry met French-born Naima Belketi whilst singing songs at Disneyland Paris, and the two decided to form a music duo. When they went back to London, they met Heavenly Abdi, who was signed to First Avenue Management and became a trio before signing to Mercury Records under the band name Essence.
Yeah, that is true. We're called Essence the whole time.
God.
And we went clubbing in this club called Subterranea in West London. And as we came out, this guy said to his friend, "Oh, check out those Honeyz over there." And we kind of went, "Honeyz, that's a really cool name." And then Heaven was like, "Well, to make it even more cool, we'll have to put a Z on the end." And we were like, "Yeah, that's true."
Okay.
And that was it. We never looked back.
Wow.
Heavenly was unhappy at Naima being in the group upon discovering that she was not a particularly good singer, as management prioritised looks over Selena and Heavenly's ambitions of being a 3-part vocal harmony group. Selena was ultimately pushed as the lead singer. Under their new name, and with Selena now the main vocalist, the girls began work on their debut album. They worked alongside producers and writers such as Steve Levine, Steve Robson and Simon Climie.
My dreams all come true.
And how did the group, the Honeyz, come together? Because am I right in saying that you were actually together for 2 years beforehand, before you actually came out?
We were. We got together and they put us through this whole regime of, making sure we knew how to do interviews and writing our album. They gave us so much time to just chill out in the studio and perfect things. We lived together for a couple of years before we came out as well.
Oh.
So that was really
That's a
cool.
test.
Yeah. That was actually the best time, I have to say. We all got on so well. Yeah, it was the best time. And I think when the industry got involved was when it all went a bit wrong with us. But we had the best time as young girls in their 20s, just having fun and recording. We had no idea what the future held. So we were just going with it, you know what I mean?
Well, let's talk about Finally Found. That was the first single you released. It remains your highest charting single to date at number 4. How did you expect it to do as well as it did?
We never expected it. We sat there in like a cafe and were writing the lyrics to Finally Found, weren't we? And we never in our wildest dreams expected it to do that
Even
well.
when the record company said to us, we think your first single's going to be Finally Found, we all went, no, because we didn't have much confidence in our songwriting at that time, and we felt that it was a song that should just go onto the album because it's something that we wrote, but no, we should go with something else. And they were like, no, Finally Found, and we were thinking, it's a ballad, we don't want to come out with a ballad. And we were really, really worried about it. And then it just went woof, and it's just amazing.
Their debut single, Finally Found, was released on the 24th of August 1998, a co-write by the Honeyz alongside Yo-Yo Olugbo and Henry Binns. The song itself was issued in a different mix for the single release, titled The Rude Boy Mix. This mix omitted the instrumental intro and spoken French towards the end as heard on the album version. Finally Found was a hit, peaking at number 4 on both the UK and Irish singles charts. The track was awarded platinum status in Australia, where it reached number 3. It also entered the top 20 in Denmark, New Zealand and Switzerland. Finally Found went on to sell more than 350,000 copies in the UK.
I think it's time for you to heed these lines, 'cause there's something I wanna say. Finally found what I've been looking for, and now you know I'm gonna love you more. Hold me tight, 'cause it's always been you. It's always been you. The thing that you were always there.
Released on the 23rd of November 1998, their debut album, entitled Wonder Number 8, would see disappointing sales, entering the UK Top 40 at number 33. Despite this, the album would eventually go on to be certified gold in the UK with sales of over 200,000 copies.
'Cause this is love, boy, don't you know? And we're gonna be together for eternity. I've seen so many nights that you would come my way, made you from above to light my darkest day. Love so strong it can't be wrong. It's for you that I belong. Finally find what I've been looking for. Now you know I'm gonna love you more. Hold me tight, 'cause it's always been you. It's always been you. Think that you were always there. Be my friend and wipe away my tears. Now it's clear that it's always been you. This time, I'm gonna make sure it turns out alright. I wanna be your everything, by your side for the rest of my life. This love feels the way that love should be. Look in my eyes and realize there's no disguise, 'cause I'm in love with you. I finally found what I've been looking for, and now you know I'm gonna love you more. Hold me tight, 'cause it's always been you.
So this next song is End of the Line, which is my favourite Honeyz song to sing. I absolutely love singing this
You always
song.
have a bit of a diva moment when you perform
I
this
do.
one.
I feel like a proper diva.
Yeah.
But I really get into it because I feel like a lot of people have been through this situation.
Yeah.
And I get so many people coming up to me and saying, oh, you were my breakup song. This song got me through my breakup. It's one of those songs that I think most people can relate to. And it really has its diva moment when I say, I deserve some damn respect, and click my fingers, because a lot of people deserve that respect and they're not getting that in their relationship. And I think a lot of people can relate to that, you know.
You know, like when you're on the train, right?
Yeah.
And you get like the announcements like Mind the Gap and all
Yeah.
that business. I think they should play this at the end of the line.
They so should.
Like at the end of the Piccadilly line
They
and
really
stuff.
should, yeah. When you get to the end of the line,
Yeah.
they should play that
Play
song.
that and you wait when you're falling asleep.
I think
you know
we
it's
should
time
write
to
to
wake up.
London Transport to tell
Get
them
it done.
this, because it's very important information.
Get it done.
Definitely. But yeah, doing the video, loved doing the video. I have to say, we created everything in that video. Unlike Finally Found, where we just didn't know what we were doing, End of the Line, we kind of took over and we said, right, we want to wear this, we want to wear the blue suits, we want this, we want that, we want Richard Blackwood as the bodyguard, and then he turned up late. Typical Richard Blackwood, turned up late, so he just had like 2 shots in the video. But yeah, we had it all planned out and we loved it. And I remember watching it the first time that they played it back to us, watching the video and thinking, wow, what a brilliant video. You know, forget that I'm in it. It's just a really great video and a really great song. So here is End of the Line.
End of the Line was released as the group's second single on the 7th of December 1998 and reached number 5 on the UK singles chart. Written by Australian songwriter and producer Paul Bigard, the song became the group's second top 40 hit in Australia, peaking at number 24. End of the Line also reached number 7 in Ireland and number 12 in Iceland.
Little things you used to do, they're no longer part of you. Seems you left them all behind. Well, I can't believe what I'm going through. This thing, it just ain't right. Your selfish ways, how you carry on. Some things you just can't hide. If you want me to go, then say it. Want me to stay, then show it. Don't be afraid. Oh, don't break this heart of mine. Now's the time. If I'm right, then we've come to the end of the line. So say it. Want me to stay, then show it. Don't be afraid. Oh, don't break this heart of mine. then we've come to the end of the line. Seems like I can't do you right. All I do or say is wrong. All the smallest things criticized. I deserve some damn respect. Nothing more and nothing less. Don't pretend everything's fine. Don't hold it back if it's in your heart. Stand up and be a man. I can't read your mind, so I just say loud, I'm trying to understand. You want me to go? Then say it. Want me to stay? Then show it. Don't be afraid. Oh, don't break this heart of mine. Now's the time. If I'm right, then we come to the end of the line. Even though you've been doing me wrong, I still care. Do you think that by treating me cruel that somehow I'll disappear? Baby, I love you too much just to walk away. Don't make me hate you, baby, you've got to be straight. Then say it. Don't be afraid, baby, show it. Don't be afraid, oh, don't break this heart of mine. Now's the time. If I'm right, then we come to the end of the line.
And you managed to get a deal with Def Jam. So what happened there? How did that all come about?
Well, it was amazing. We were signed to Mercury, and Mercury are kind of associated with Universal, and Def Jam is associated with Universal as well. So it was a natural progression, and they loved us. They just thought, yeah, these girls are hot. We want to sign them in the US and make them really big, and first black British group to be signed to that label, you know. So we were so blessed. It was amazing.
You could come by, shit, you can't stay. Let my girl Honey say what I came to say. Come on.
In the US, the Honeyz signed to Def Jam Island, and the group ended up being featured on the French release of Foxy Brown's single J.O.B. from her second album, China Doll. Love of a Lifetime was written by Sylvia Bennett-Smith and Lainey Stewart and released on the 12th of April 1999 as the group's third single. Between the video shoot for Love of a Lifetime in New York and their second promotional trip to Australia in March 1999, Selena and Neymar were informed that Heavenly had decided to quit the group for personal reasons. As a result of Heavenly's sudden departure, the group lost their US record deal with Def Jam.
It was all so good, and then I kinda messed it up, didn't I?
Heavenly, you quit the band. You know, if you would have stayed, how far do you reckon the Honeyz would have gone if you would have stayed in the band?
Do you know what? I can't.
Don't think about it, Heather.
Think about that.
Excuse me, let's just sort something out here. If she hadn't left, I wouldn't be sat on this couch.
No, things happen for a reason.
Very true.
Heavenly's departure opened a new opportunity for former Solid Harmony vocalist Mariama Goodman to join the group.
Same group, same name, but with a stunning new member. It's pop's top girls. It's the Honeyz.
The new lineup continued promotion for Love of a Lifetime, which went on to reach number 9 on the UK charts and number 26 in Ireland.
you left for Matthew Marsden to be with him, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what happened. I kind of fell head over heels in love.
And you wanted to spend
it went really fast, and I was getting a lot of pressure from Matt, and also, you know, as to what to do, career or him kind of thing. And I went with my heart.
Did you miss being in the band?
I did. I'd see them quite a lot because, you know, they were quite big at that time, and each single that came out, I was like, oh, it should have been me, it should be me.
I used to see them like on road shows and stuff, and they always were like very glamorous and all a bit like pristine, whereas I was wearing baggy trousers and trying to be cool at the time. So I just kind of thought, oh then, kind of thing. But I do really like the records.
Yeah.
And then when I got drafted in, it was like that kind of awkward. I had to go in, and Selena was sat there, and I had to sing. But she was really sweet. She was
I
like
hated it though, because not your singing, babe, but just it was that whole kind of audition process, because I know what it's like, and the management were there, and Mariama walked in, and I immediately said, "Oh, I know her. She's great. You know, she can sing. It's fine," because I know how embarrassing it could be to be in that sort of situation. And our manager was like, "No, get up and sing something." So I really felt for her because I felt really nervous for her. You know,
she's
like,
really sweet. She's like,
so
you know,
I was
like
looking at her like,
wheel me
you know,
on.
do good, you know. Because I knew instantly that I wanted her to be in the band.
On the 11th of October 1999, Never Let You Down was released as the 4th single and as a new track recorded for inclusion on a repackaged version of Wonder No. 8. It was also their first single to feature vocals from new member Mariama. Written by Dawn Joseph, Lucy Abbott, Peter Kearney, Sarah Ecker and Steve Robson, the song would enter the UK Top 10 at number 7, making it a 4th consecutive Top 10 hit for the group.
You got to believe me, can you hear me? 'Cause I'm ready to show you how. So baby, if I would go to heaven, we could fly so high, yeah. Baby, don't deny. I'll never let you down, never run around, baby, believe me. 'Cause I will be there. I'll be there always. I'll never let you down, never mess around, baby, believe me. Never before have I felt something more than I do. Hey, baby, if I told you a secret, would you turn and walk away? So good that baby you know what to say. Baby, if I would go to heaven, we could fly so high, yeah. Baby, don't deny. I'll never let you down, never run around, baby, believe me. 'Cause I will be there. I'll be there always. I'll never let you down, never mess around, baby, believe me. Never before have I felt something more than I do. Finally found what I've been looking.
Wonder No. 8, the stunning debut album from the Honeyz.
Never let you down, never run around, baby, believe me.
Featuring 5 smash hit singles.
You better believe I'll stand my ground, boy, I won't take it lying down. We got the love of a lifetime. If I'm right, then we
Honeyz, Wonder No. 8, the album.
Honeyz performed another newly recorded album track, Won't Take It Lying Down, at the MOBO Awards held on the 6th of October 1999 in the Royal Albert Hall, where they had also picked up 2 nominations in the Best Newcomer and Best R&B Act categories. They were also nominated for Best British Breakthrough Act at the 2000 Brit Awards.
You better believe I'll stand my ground, boy, I won't take it lying down. You acting strange whenever she's around. You're headed for danger, let there be no doubt. Sneaking around here late, creeping out the house. Well, honey, my suspicion is the only thing.
Won't Take It Lying Down went on to be released as a single on the 28th of February 2000, reaching number 7 in the UK singles chart.
Said the sweetest thing, caught me off my guard. Promised me a diamond ring, said he put it on his platinum card. How was that to know he was hitting on my best friend? Telling me that telling her the same sweet lies over and over again. When you gonna wake up? Wake up. When you gonna wake up to you ain't getting nothing from me. Oh no. When you gonna wake up? Wake up. When you gonna wake up? I'm gonna make you see, gonna make you see. Money can buy a heart. Boy, I won't take you lying down. Find you been messing around. You better believe I'll stand my ground. Boy, I won't take it lying down. I'm gonna get to you direct. Boy, don't get no disrespect. You better believe I'll stand my ground. Boy, I won't take it lying down. There ain't no smoke without fire. That boy's a natural liar. You better believe I'll stand my ground. Boy, I won't take it lying down. He'll tell you whatever you wanna hear, and when he's done, he'll disappear. You better believe I'll stand my ground. Believe it. Take it lying down.
No, but it was like deja vu for you because Mariama, you decided enough was enough. Another 2 hits and you were off.
Yep.
So why did you decide to leave? What happened there?
I think when I came in, I kind of came into the band a bit of a back foot,
Right.
because coming into a band that's already been together and made their relationships and everything, obviously Heavenly had just left, so they were still feeling a bit raw. And when I entered, it was a little bit kind of grating,
Yeah.
if I'm completely honest.
Yeah.
Not Selena was lovely, and I found it hard going after a while. Yeah, and I was getting really upset every day when I was going to work, and then I got to a point where I went, life is way too short. I love my job, but I want to be happy. So I left. And then this one, the main came back again, didn't she?
And this is the thing.
I've
got a bit confusing.
I've read things that have said, and Heavenly decided she wanted to join the band again. No, I got a phone call out the blue. I was getting on with my life there, and got a phone call to say come in the office. I thought I'd said or done something wrong. I didn't know what it was about at all. And it was that day that I went in, they explained to me then, and then Selena and Naima walked in, prickly.
We had the same phone call though. We got a phone call saying, come down to the office.
It was completely, that's how it happened.
No one told us why, and we usually just went down to the office. So at that time we were a bit raw because Mariama had just left, and we were just thinking, oh, what's going on? Maybe it's a meeting about that. And we walked in and there was Hev.
And it was a bit of a shock because no one was
sitting this way, and then I've turned around.
What is that girl doing here?
What were you like?
I was like,
hey, can she go?
I could not believe my eyes.
Wow.
I was like, I have been stitched up. Literally stitched up. It was crazy. And I looked at her, and I could
Obviously,
tell.
you didn't know what was going on.
She didn't know what was going on either.
No,
and it was just like...
Seeing them, turning around and seeing Naima and Selena, obviously they told me at that point, and I was like, okay, so I'm expecting, but then when they actually appeared, it was like 2 Trojan soldiers coming to get me. But no, it was,
We can laugh about it now.
You can laugh about at the time, it was a bit like, whoa, what's going on?
We were angry with her. We hadn't seen her for a couple of years, and she never even told us why she'd gone. So we were like, what is she doing here? And it was just the craziest thing. They should never have put us in that situation. It wasn't any of our faults,
You've been asked to do a track on the Nutty Professor 2 album. That's amazing. There's some big names on there.
It's good because we're proud because we're the few British on that. Our first soundtrack, and it's a good film, which makes it even better.
So you've seen it already?
Successful film. No, we've seen clips of it. We've seen clips of it, and we just can't wait to see the whole thing. But it's been so successful in America already, and we're just glad that we can say that we're part of it.
So what's the song about then?
It's about a boyfriend who's just a liar and a cheater. It's trip is like an American slang word. It's like I don't really care. I'm not gonna take it on.
You're not gonna freak out.
Yeah.
Don't get to hear a thing you have to say.
So you've got the original lineup back. Is it good to be back to normal?
It is very good.
Me and Selena had a hard time. To be honest with you, we've had so much bad luck, and
Yeah. You make it feel terrible now.
It taught us a good lesson though.
Yeah. And what was
it
that?
Taught us that
Things
one
can
day
be-
you can have everything, and the next day
You can all be gone.
Not to
all be
take
taken away
anything
from you.
for
Yeah.
granted.
Don't take anything for granted. Take each day as it comes and appreciate every day.
We were lucky because Mariama joined the group because she was in Solid Harmony, and they were very successful in Europe. So
did you know her all before?
Funny enough, we met Mariama the same night she met Matthew Marsden. I swear to you, in Holland, in my room. I was having a party, and
How
that's
did you
they
feel
met.
when Mariana said she was leaving?
I thought, God, please don't do this to me again.
I left the studio because I just thought there's no point.
What's the point? Yeah.
There's no point me carrying on
God.
recording because that's the end of the band.
So Heavenly, how exactly did you come back to the group?
It was a bit icy the first time we all got together.
Was it?
I couldn't even look at her.
Oh, really?
Selena was sat like this. I was sitting over there, and she had literally only her shoulder to me. And I was like, ooh, icy.
I couldn't look at her because obviously I haven't spoken to her since the day that she left the group. So I'm just like, do you know what I mean? I don't want even to see,
But as soon as the air was cleared, we're fine, and we've got our priority set as making this group as big as it can be.
Well, thanks for inviting me around. Good luck with the single, and I hope you all stay together.
We will.
We will stay together.
One for all and all for one.
So the next song is Not Even Gonna Trip, and this song we did, you'd left.
No, we recorded this in LA.
Did you record it with us?
Again, it's me on the track and her in the video.
I don't even remember. So you're on the track, she's in the video. So
Yes.
you recorded the song with us.
Yeah.
Then you decided to leave.
Then I decided to leave.
Yeah. And then she came back in.
Yeah.
And then we did the video. Right, okay. I'm keeping up with it now. Yeah, so this video was a lot of fun, actually. A lot of fun. And we decided to do a bit of acting in the beginning, even though I think it's like really bad acting. But we decided to do a little bit of acting in the beginning, give it a little bit of a variety. And it was for the Nutty Professor soundtrack, which we were really pleased to be on at the time. So yeah, we did the video, had a lot of friends and family in it again, and had a lot of fun doing it, really. Even though you weren't there, my darling.
Soz.
I did miss you.
Oh, liar.
This is Not Even Gonna Trip.
And be moving.
I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, that's like Soul Train.
Selena, forget him. He's really not worth it.
By the summer of 2000, Honeyz recorded a new track, which was confirmed as not only the first single to be taken from a forthcoming new album, but also a chosen single from the Nutty Professor 2 The Clumps original soundtrack, with the Honeyz featuring on the UK version alongside Cisco and Janet Jackson. The single was called Not Even Gonna Trip and was initially scheduled for release in late September 2000. Heavenly's vocals for the new single were recorded, and the official announcement of the renewed lineup was made on ITV's CD UK on Saturday the 19th of August 2000. Not Even Gonna Trip was written and produced by Gregory Charlie and would be released on the 9th of October 2000. The song was much less successful than previous singles and would peak at number 24 in the UK.
No need for you to try to explain. You're not wanna be trusted.
After this, the group worked to write and record their second album, rumoured to have been titled Harmony.
Oh my God, I Don't Know just reminds me of the downfall of the Honeyz, because we went in at 24 and it was like our record label looked at us like, okay, girls,
It's really good. It would be really good now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, for anybody, it's a really good chart position. For us, because we always hit top 10, we were made to feel like we had really done something wrong, and we were really upset about that because we didn't want the song to be our first single back, you know, for the second album. We really didn't. We didn't feel it was strong enough, and we went along with it because we had to. And although it's a great song, we just knew it wasn't, you know, a first song back type song. And so when it went in at number 24, it was so disappointing for us. It really was. But I love the song.
Almost a year after Heavenly's return, the group released a new single, I Don't Know, on the 5th of August 2001. The track was written by Shauna Bolton, Alex Contral, Charles Giscombe and Joe Priolo, but with minimum promotion, the single would only peak on the UK charts at number 28.
Each time you talk, my eyes still see everything that has been going on. 'Cause my love for you is still so strong. I don't always know where the road will lead. You gotta understand that it's alright. Always there for you, you've been there for me, and I still wonder why. I don't know, you don't know, we don't know where we're going, but we'll find our way together. We'll make it through whatever. I don't know, you don't know, we don't know where we're going, but we'll find a way to make it through. Just me and you, me and you, me and you. Ooh. My prayers were heard from the moment that I held you close. Felt heaven on earth touch my soul. And even though you caused me pain, you know I wouldn't change one thing. 'Cause after all we've been through, my love for you won't fade away. I don't always know where the road will lead. Gotta understand that it's alright. Always there for you, you've been there for, and I still wonder why. I don't know, you don't know, we don't know where we're going, but we'll find our way together. We'll make it through whatever. I don't know, you don't know, we don't know where we're going, but we'll find a way to make it through. Just me and you. I don't know, you don't know, we don't know where we're going, but we'll find a way to make it through.
Did you think it was inevitable that you were going to get dropped after the whole situation of people leaving and getting back together? Did you think it was coming?
I had a strong feeling for a long time, and Naima kept saying to me, "Oh, shut up, C. You're always so negative." I kept saying to her, "We're going to get dropped. We're going to get dropped." And I just felt it, because after Mariama left, I was quite low because we got on quite well. And I just felt like the group, when Hev came back, that there was so much that we hadn't spoken about. It was just thrown back together. And at the same time, I just had all this for her.
Anger still in
and
you.
There was anger.
Yeah, there was definitely anger there. And I just thought, I can't work like this. I really can't work. And I just thought, I'm sure the record label can see this because they're listening to us every day, going on about X, Y, and Z. And I just kept saying, we're going to get dropped. We're going to get dropped.
I think it was when we did I Don't Know, for me. When
Yeah.
we did that video and I was sitting there and we were singing, I don't know, you don't know,
We don't know
where we're going. I really felt that.
Yeah, I felt that way too.
Seriously.
And in the video,
I was
we
like,
get to a crossroads and we're looking that way and that way and that way. And, you know, I felt then at the video that I don't know where the hell we're going.
Yeah, it
Are we
wasn't
going
the
that way, or just out? You know, and that's how it felt.
Wow.
Talk to the Hand. Now, am I right in saying this was written by D. Ream?
Yeah. Can you believe that? Yeah, he wrote this track and we did it in the studio with him. And, you know, it's a really great song. I think it's really upbeat and fun and happy, you know. And we had a brilliant time doing the song. We had a brilliant time doing the video. So I really love this song. Never got to be officially released, but I think it would have done really well.
Honeyz prepared to release a further single, a song titled Talk to the Hand, in late 2001. A video was filmed and began to air on music channels. However, as a result of strained relations between Heavenly and Selena, Mercury decided to drop the group, cancelling the release of their upcoming album as a result. Following this, and a departure from their management, the group decided to go their separate ways.
And then when things did come to an end, what did you girls go and do? Did you still keep in contact? Did you want to go off and do your own stuff?
We gigged for a little bit.
Yeah, we gigged for a bit and then we just went off and we just got on with our lives, really. I think we knew from then that we didn't have the bond enough to be able to move forward as a three and say, right, let's get another management company, let's get another record label.
That's really hard in itself.
Yeah,
so you have
that's
to,
hard in itself. So you have to be strong as a unit to say, let's do this on our own.
You have to want to really
and
do
have
that.
the passion as well. And I think we've probably been beaten up by it all.
Yeah, enough was enough.
Wanted to step out the ring, kind of thing.
After the group disbanded, Selena teamed up with her cousin Alani under the name Another Side. They released one single together, This Is Your Night, through V2 Records. She also went on to self-release a solo album through her official website. In January 2005, the original lineup made a special appearance on the ITV singing contest Hit Me Baby One More Time, performing their debut single Finally Found and a cover of Nickelback's hit How You Remind Me.
I never made it as a wise man. I can't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man. I'm sick of sight without a sense of feeling. And this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. Not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken before handing you a heart worth breaking. And I've been wrong, I've been down into the bottom of every bottle. Scrap words in my head scream, are we having fun? Yeah. Didn't know that I said I love you and I swear I still do. It must have been so bad, 'cause living with me must have damn near killed you. And this is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken. Heart worth breaking. I've been wrong, I've been down into the bottom of every bottle. Spot words in my head scream, are we having fun? Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Never made it as a wise man. I can't cut it as a poor man stealing. This is how you remind me.
The group returned officially in 2006 for a tour. Despite the appearance in 2005, Naima did not want to return because she was focused on an acting career and was therefore replaced by Selena's sister Candice. Heavenly left the band for a second time in August 2006 and was once again replaced by Mariama. On the 23rd of October 2006, Honeyz The Collection compilation was released. Selena and Mariama performed together on tour until 2010. It was confirmed in October 2012 that Honeyz, along with Atomic Kitten, Liberty X, Bewitched, 5 and 911 would be returning for the ITV2 reality documentary series The Big Reunion. Naima would decide not to take part in the show, so Selena contacted both Heavenly and Mariama to form a new lineup with them, marking the first time both women would work together in the same lineup.
With the big reunion rehearsals looming, Selena's called the girls together for a meeting in a neutral location in a bid to try and put their differences aside.
It's just going to be really interesting, the three of us getting together and, you know, a completely new and different lineup. I'm definitely looking forward to just putting everything behind me and Hev, putting it all into a box and just moving forward, because that's what we need to do.
I am pretty nervous, especially perhaps about how Selena might be towards me. This evening could well be awkward. I'm hoping that it isn't.
It's the first time we've met up, the three of us, to actually talk about, in reality, doing this, a real gig together. It's a bit of a weird feeling, actually. I'm really excited, but really nervous as well, because obviously I've not ever actually worked with Heavenly before.
Oh my gosh, hi!
So we've got a lot to talk about, I would imagine.
So girls, how are we feeling?
It's a bit weird, isn't it? It's a bit surreal. It's a bit surreal for me in that you're this person that I've heard so much about.
Yeah.
And it shared experiences, like really similar things through our lives, but yet we've never
actually
hung out and talked about it. Or,
we've never sat next to each other.
I'm a bit scared of like what the future will hold. And even though we've all wanted it, now that it's facing us,
how are we going to cope?
It's scary, yeah. How are we going to cope? Is it going to change our lives for the good or for the bad? We had all the success that we had, and then it all ended and was taken away. And for some of us, it was more difficult to get over that. And now I feel like I've come to a place where I have, you know, kind of grieved it and got over it. And if that was to ever happen again, now I have 2 children involved in that grieving process. And that's the scary part. It's just literally the risk.
There's only so much your system can take, yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Awkward.
How do you feel about... Because ultimately, we are both those 2 people that left you in the lurch kind of thing.
Back then, I couldn't understand why you did it. Especially you, Hev. I couldn't understand. It just was completely alien to me. I was so angry with you, so upset with you about it. Even when you came into the band, I think I was on a Hev hate mission, you know? Like, anyone would mention your name and I would say something negative about you because I was so angry and so disappointed in what you'd done.
You were? Yeah, I can understand that.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, don't know, we have to hug, we can't cry. Crying is not really very good. Crying's not good, we'll hug. This is good, we'll hug. It's all right, this time it's going to be good.
When you left, you didn't say anything. You just went. You know, you didn't even call or you didn't say anything. And that's the hardest thing, I think. If you had called me and said to me, you know, this is the reason why, then it would have been easier for me to not be so angry. It was so difficult because at the time you were one of my closest friends. And to not get that phone call from you was, you know, like a kick in the teeth. Forget about the group. You should have been able to talk to me and say, see, you know, this is why I'm not happy.
Okay, so all I can promise you this time, and I'm sorry for... I'm sorry for that, and I'll make it up to you. I will. Promise.
know you will. Is it something that you regret now?
I can't say regret it. I'm very sorry for it. Or more than very sorry. I'm amazingly 100,000,000% sorry for it.
Some of it was awkward and it was emotional and it was kind of a bit eye-opening, but at the same time I think it was good in the long run.
The series, which began airing in January 2013, followed the group's rehearsing for 2 weeks ahead of one major comeback performance at the London Hammersmith Apollo on the 26th of February 2013. The bands were originally only supposed to perform a one-off concert, but due to popular demand, it was confirmed that a full 12-date tour around the country would be taking place.
How it feels to be in love. That you would come my way, from above to light my darkest day. Think it's time for you to hear these lines. It's something I want to say. You found what I've been looking for. Now you know I'm gonna love you more. Hold me tight, 'cause it's always been you. It's always been you. Think that you will always be my friend, no matter where my tears. Now it's clear that it's always been you. Sometimes you don't expect the friends we can love us in the end. Only God knows what the future will bring. So hold me close and don't let go. 'Cause this is love, boy, don't you know? And we're gonna be together for eternity. I've seen so many nights that you would come my way, from above to light my darkest day. Love's so strong you can't be gone. It's with you that I belong. Sing along. Finally found what I've been looking for. Now you know I'm gonna love you more. Hold me tight, 'cause it's always been you. It's always been you. Think that you will always be my friend, no matter where my tears. Now it's clear that it's always been you.
Now, Heavenly and Mariama, you've both been in the band separately, but never together. So is it weird to be working together now?
It's not weird, it just feels so natural.
Yeah.
We've got on so well. I mean, we've been put together under circumstances where we've been rehearsing and practicing, and it's brought us, I think that has brought us together because we're working towards a goal.
And it's quite, the way we got together was kind of quite a high pressure situation for rehearsing and everything in a really intensive kind of way. So you kind of get used to each other pretty quickly in those circumstances. So.
Now, what people might want to ask is, where is Neymar from the mix? What happened to Neymar?
We did approach her a while ago, and she couldn't commit. She's got other things going on in her life, so that's why I think things were meant to be.
Yeah,
you know?
can you imagine if there was 4 Honeyz? The guys just wouldn't be able to take it.
It wouldn't work for.
Yeah, it wouldn't work. I think
it'd
three.
be too much.
Yeah, too much. 3 is just right.
In March 2013, the group confirmed that they were planning to record new material in the near future. During the arena tour, Honeyz revealed a new song, Price You Pay, which they had hoped to release in autumn 2013. Honeyz revealed that they were also putting pen to paper and writing some more great new songs. However, in July, the group announced that Heavenly decided to quit the band for a 3rd time, leaving Selena and Mariama to continue as a duo. On the 20th of November 2015, Honeyz released a new track, Definitely Something, their first single in 14 years, and first release as a duo. The pair continue to tour as a duo to this day. On the 17th of August 2023, former member Heavenly announced that she had rejoined the Honeyz once again, ahead of the group's 25th anniversary. In August 2023, when asked during an Instagram livestream about why former member Neymar chose not to rejoin the group for the anniversary, Selena explained that she had asked Neymar to rejoin the group many times, but she just doesn't want to. But the door is always open.
Because we did a second album, Harmony, that was unreleased.
Yeah.
And it got leaked onto the internet, and a lot of fans have it, and it's such a great album, but, you know, obviously we're not making anything from it, and the Universal have put it out there, and they're saying, you know, we want you to do something now that's proper, you know, that it's not just leaked stuff.
Yeah.
So I think we should.
Money can't buy
Rumours of a tour and new music have been speculated, and despite the revolving door of lineup changes, there continues to be love for Honeyz and their music. Fans also hope that the unreleased second album, Harmony, might somehow see the light of day. Thanks for watching.